Said, sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Well, the atmosphere just keeps getting better and better, don't it? The situations just keep getting better. Said TikTok throttling your lives. You don't get many views anymore. I don't give a shit. I don't do this for the money. So I don't give a shit if TikTok wants to throttle my views or if they want to do this. I don't do this shit for the money. This is because it has to be done. Just like a lot of people do this shit for the money just because they think they're going to make thousands of dollars off it while they're being controlled by other things. I don't do this for the money. I don't. If TikTok want to throttle my views, they're going to throttle my views. What am I going to do? How is that going to stop me? Why would that even stop me? Why would I even worry about what TikTok is doing? I'm going to still be doing what I got to do. I'm not being stopped by a different entity. It was just like TikTok is gonna do whatever the fuck TikTok wants to do. I don't control TikTok. I control what I can do. I can control continuing to speak. I can control continuing to have my freedom of speech that I served this country to fight for and defend. It don't matter to me what TikTok wants to do. If they want to throttle my views, it's like it's okay. I was like, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? I can't go and tell TikTok anything. Shit, you see how TikTok feels when it decides that it wants to fucking censor people. I was like, well, they want to restrict people or they don't want to send it out to more people. It's just like that's fine. If you don't like the fact that I speak against fucking the ignorance of and the incompetence of the people within this administration, then that's part of the problem. I don't give a shit if TikTok wants to do that or not. It don't matter to me. I'm gonna keep on saying what I gotta say because it has to be said. You're not gonna stop me from speaking. Well, because TikTok decided, oh, you only gonna get 15 viewers. I was like, okay, those 15 viewers that I have are the 15 viewers that I know I can speak with that believe in the same shit I fucking believe in. How about that? How about that for TikTok? How about that for TikTok throttling fucking views? I don't give a shit what TikTok got to do. I was just like, that's the whole thing. TikTok wants you to stop. TikTok don't want you to fucking publicize this. TikTok don't want you to start crying about it. TikTok want to make it seem like, oh, everybody's making less views. They're not doing as well. Oh, we should stop. No, that's that little bitch mentality. I don't have that bitch mentality. You're not gonna slow me down because of the fact that you don't want me to be heard. That's it. You don't want me to be heard. That's fine. That means what I'm doing is working. That's what that means. That what I'm doing is working. If TikTok has to silence me and not give me views, that means what I'm doing is working. That means that when I speak, TikTok hears me. That alone is fucking enough assurance that I need. I don't need no other assurance from anything else but the fact that I know that the app itself doesn't want me to be heard. so, so that's the easiest thing. That's the funny part about it. What's up, Lizette? What's up, T? That's a good way of looking at it. No, that's the way you got to look at it. I'm not going to stop speaking because TikTok decides to do it. If TikTok decided, appreciate the joining, I appreciate all the heart me's. But that's the simple way of looking at it. You got people look at it in a negative way. It was just like, oh my God, TikTok isn't pushing me out. This isn't that. TikTok knows what it's doing. We in a day and age where you can't play the fucking fool anymore. You just can't. it's hard for you to just play the fool. In this day and age, you can't play the fool. So if you want to play the fool, you can continue to play the fool. I'm not a fucking fool. In this day and age, you can't hide shit. Everything is on the internet. You can look everything up. These people want to act like, oh, we're not suppressing, we're not censoring people. Are you fucking serious? You're not going to tell me that a person that has 1 million followers only got 3,000 views. They gained 1 million followers and only got 3,000 views. Like, come on, like, come on, man. You gotta be one dumb motherfucker to actually believe that. Oh my god, my video ain't hitting anymore. Nah, bro, I don't want to hear that shit. That's the fuck. Like, come on, man. You gotta. These people are making these videos of being suppressed. One, because they're grifters. Some actually want to make change, and the third part about it is that they ain't making the same money they used to. So they complaining about the fact that, oh my God, I'm being suppressed because TikTok doesn't want to pay me. Obviously, ain't none of these corporations made money by paying its employees. And all of a sudden you think you gonna get paid now? The fuck? Like, come on now. Like some of y'all, I wonder sometimes where the fuck y'all get y'all thought processes from. Because it's just like, what's that? That's just like, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy to me for you to have some thought process like that to fucking think that it's just gonna be like that. Thank you, thank you. These are all my emotes and stuff that I made. Those got all designed, but I made the wall panels. I was gonna think of doing that as a little part of the business thing, but it was just like that should take a lot of time to fucking do, and I was just like, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't bothering to do that shit. I was just like, fuck it. The whole room is basically designed by me. So, what's up, Evie? But that's the thing. There's people, and it's funny. The funniest thing is that it's a person. The first comment I get when I start my live is a person that has no followers, doesn't follow anybody, and the first thing they say is TikTok throttling your lives. You don't get many views anymore because they think I'm what? What am I supposed to do? Just stop? That's what TikTok want me to do, right? Just stop. Just don't go live anymore, Cruz. Just stop talking, right? Just don't post anything, Cruz. Just stop, because TikTok is trying to silence you and TikTok isn't pushing you. Cruz is just gonna stop. You chose the wrong one. Why is it that they always choose the wrong motherfucker when they come to this channel? Always choose the wrong motherfucker when they come to this channel. You send a bot. Now he gets defensive. That was like, bro, the first thing, you've never been here before. Never been here before. Don't got no followers. Don't even follow me. Just like, you don't even follow me. You ain't got no followers. Don't follow anybody. But somehow you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, you've been watching me for months at least. So has TikTok. And you know how TikTok's been doing. You're just like, come on now. What the fuck? People been watching me. How you been watching me for months but never followed me? I was like, but you keep coming back. I was just like, look, everybody that you see, all the names that you see in here, everybody, all of those, what, the 16 people in this live, all of those are people that have actually been here. All of the people that actually follow me, actually fucking listen to me, actually have conversations where I know who these people are. I was just like, I don't give a fuck if TikTok want to throttle views or not, man. I don't. People forget that. Most people think, look, most people on TikTok do TikTok because they make money off of it. They don't do this because they want to do this. They don't do this because they enjoy it. They don't do it for any of those reasons. They just want to take part in something because they know they might get paid. They might get a little check here and there. Or they're getting big enough checks that they think, you know what? I'm going to keep saying what I got to speak on. You speak truth. A lot of people don't care to hear it. I don't give a shit. The people that, like, that's the thing that people don't understand. Me, I'm gonna be as honest as I possibly can be with the knowledge that I have. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm not gonna fucking change my ways just because, oh my God, I only got 5 viewers. I'm so sad. I think I should. Nah, fuck that. That's how other people do that, and that's how I should do fucking something different. I was just like, that's the whole point of it. There's no point in fucking having people to do it. Mimi, I appreciate it, but you know you ain't got to do that here. I was like, that's the thing. I don't ask for fucking gifts. I don't ask, hey, what's my fucking Snapchat? Or hey, what's my Venmo? I don't need none of that shit. Is it nice? Yeah, don't get me wrong. If y'all gonna give me y'all money, that's cool, but that's your hard-earned money. For me to speak on the truth and speak on the shit that our politicians ain't fucking doing, that has nothing to do with you having to pay me, because none of these politicians should be getting paid. But I'm the one that be speaking on a lot of the shit that they fucking don't. Plain and simple. A lot of these people are getting paid for shit that they ain't even doing shit about. And that's the thing. So it's just like, nah, it was just like that. That to me was an assurance of me being minimized. Me being suppressed means I'm getting out to people and my message is hitting enough people that people fucking listen. And it's not for me to trade and make money or ask for shit, or it was just like, I'm not here trying to act like most of these fucking MAGA content creators that ain't even really fucking MAGA, but they know that dumbasses will give them money, so they'll just try to act the fool like, oh my God, MAGA's so great. Trump is the best president in the world. Trump has done this for me. Trump has done this for me. And then when you start asking them questions, they just start fucking stuttering like a fucking idiot. Nah, fuck that. I ain't got time for this bullshit. I was just like, you gonna stutter, you better stand the fuck up and talk why the fuck you doing it, because everybody know why the fuck you are the way you are. It's not because you want to fucking be cool. But Mimi, I know. Trust me, I know. But that's why, Mimi, I just ask for people, if you rock with me, heart me. Because the thing is if my team numbers is really high, they gotta push it out. The gifts does help, but I don't ask for y'all to give gifts. If y'all do go and give stuff, just that heart me, because then if they see that I have a whole big ass team that keeps growing and growing and growing, they can't deny me being pushed. Yeah, if I get a whole bunch of gifts, they gonna do it. But then at the end of the day, once they start, they know who I am. TikTok is not gonna act like, oh damn, he getting gifts. Like let's send more people. They already know my fucking message. They don't like my fucking message. Oh damn, you became a super fan too. Thank you. You ain't gotta do all that shit, Mimi. Well, I appreciate it. But that's the thing. It's just like that's the whole thing of it. These people want to minimize, and I'm not gonna be minimized. Like, look at the fact that look, Don Lemon just got fucking arrested. That alone is a fucking telltale sign that I cannot stop doing what I'm doing. Because you are arresting a journalist. You're not arresting a regular, you arresting a journalist. Now, if it was just a regular person here and there, that's one thing. But you arrested a fucking journalist. Yes, this is a Corsair chair. Corsair chairs are nice. If you can wait for it to go on sale, you can get it for like $1. I got it off a New Egg and it was like $1.60, and they usually go for like $2.50. Yet a seasoned journalist, a person that has credentials as a journalist, has been doing this on live TV on CNN. This guy's a respected journalist, and they arrested him because he went into a church. But then they haven't done anything to any of the fucking ICE officers or any of the ICE personnel that have gone into a church and snatched people out the fucking church. So you have the right to worship unless they don't like you. You have a right to worship unless they don't like you. Because you can't tell me that ICE is going to go into a fucking church to grab people out of it while they're worshiping. But then when Don Lemon steps in, he didn't hit nobody. He didn't hurt nobody. All he said was, he didn't even say anything. He actually spoke. The craziest thing to me is like he actually spoke to the fucking pastor. and the pastor fucking was part of the fucking interview with no problem. So how the fuck did you be, how were you a part of a raid when the person fucking spoke with you? At any point did you hear Don Lemon being told, yo, I need you to get the fuck out, and he said no? So how is he impeding worship? You see what I'm saying? No, nobody wants to talk about that part. That part everybody wants to, they don't want to highlight, they just want to stay quiet about, they just don't want to speak on it. I was just like, but at no point was Don Lemon told to get the fuck out, and he said, no, I'm staying here. He said, I voted for his arrest. That's a dumbass fucking idiotic thing to fucking say. What part was that in the voting line? It was just like, it's always some dumb, ignorant fucks. Everybody wants to be like, oh, Don Lemon was wrong into that church. So, what? The funniest part, the funniest part about all the ignorance of these people is, but then when a fucking grown ass man was trying to break into a fucking daycare center, that was okay though. That was okay. When Nick Shirley, that doesn't have a press pass, doesn't have any fucking journalistic credentials, was trying to break into a fucking school and a daycare, that was okay though. No problem from MAGA there. MAGA wants to be quiet as fuck. You didn't vote for that. Do you vote for that too? Oh, you notice how MAGA gets real quiet when you tell them the real fucking facts. Now, what? That's how y'all all sound right now. With the other bullshit y'all want to be talking. So a person tried to break into a fucking daycare center where kids are being held without a press pass, without any journalistic credentials, trying to bring another man in there also with cameras. So you want to invade the privacy of fucking kids, and you want to invade and go into and break into private property without having fucking actual fucking reason to. But no arrest there. There, y'all want to hail him as, oh my God, the fucking journalist of the fucking year, Nick Shirley, right? Was there a do not enter sign in the church? Oh, there wasn't? Damn. Damn. Realize how ignorant it is. Realize how ignorant it is. Look how quickly he changed his tune to I voted to this to I don't care about the kids. If you actually cared about the kids, you would shut the fuck up and defend the fact that they should be protected. But here you are, probably one of the ones that voted for the pedophiles to continue to be pedophiles, right? You voted for that too because you care about the kids, right? Just say you a pedophile protector and that's it. Stop hiding behind it. Like, you voted for this. You voted to protect pedophiles. You voted for that too, right? Or you didn't vote for that. But that's part of your vote, right? Now all of a sudden you get to pick and choose what you voted for and didn't vote for. Now all of a sudden, oh, there it goes. I knew it. The classic, the classic MAGA tactic. The classic MAGA tactic. But Biden, shut your bitch ass up, man. That's what's so funny about y'all. Y'all run and squirm when y'all don't have a fucking answer to protect the fucking pedophiles. Y'all got nothing to say, right? But Biden, look how quick it changed. You went from one thing to another thing to fucking but Biden. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, bro, that's the classic fucking, that's the classic MAGA tactic. Oh my God. No, Biden did it too. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just like, damn, can you get that dude's dick out your mouth? Like, I know y'all want to blow Bubba hard and shit, but damn, get Biden's dick out your mouth already, man. Like, come up with something original. Like, imagine that y'all all squirm the same fucking way. Y'all all squirm the same. Biden, but Obama. Like, what? But then out of nowhere, that's how you know y'all got fucking Trump dick sucking syndrome so fucking bad. Cause y'all haven't been able to take his dick out your mouth. That you never able to mention Trump's name. But Biden and Obama, right? Cause you care about the kids, right? You care about the journalistic information that Nick Shirley provided you by trying to break into a fucking school with kids. Ain't that crazy? You tried to break into a school with kids and you didn't get arrested. You're not even a fucking journalist. You a fucking bullshit ass content creator that fucking MAGA wants to amplify because they don't have anybody else to fucking replace Charlie Kirk. So you thought you was gonna make this dumbass a podcaster. That's what you thought was gonna work. That he's so scared. He's so scared because, oh my god, people are threatening them. They were just like, you just threatened to break into a kid's fucking school. You thought you was just gonna walk freely? I'm glad it wasn't anybody else's school. Try that at any other school. See what's gonna happen when parents find out that some random dude is trying to break into the school. See how safe you gonna feel then. You ain't gonna feel safe because people gonna beat the shit out you. You ain't gonna try to break into no kid's school and just try to walk in with another grown ass man. Some other old ass white dude that don't got no credentials either, never been identified. The fact that y'all didn't even identify yourselves trying to go into the school, but y'all got quiet as fuck. But then Don Lemon. So the funny thing is when Don Lemon went into that church, everybody's like, oh shit, Don Lemon. Ain't nobody was just like, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Nobody said that. Everybody's like, oh shit, Don Lemon. So they knew who he was. They knew he was a journalist. They knew that he actually had credentials. That's why they didn't ask to kick him out. Ain't that fucking interesting? Interesting, right? Interesting. Last time I checked in any house of worship, I never heard that you couldn't say anything to speak against what they were preaching if you don't agree with it. Because the whole point is to learn the fucking religion and be a part of the religion. If you don't understand something of the religion, the whole point is to ask and question. If you are having a pastor that wants to preach fucking having fucking religious freedom, having the Christian faith, but then he goes against everything he's fucking preaching, you have the right to question that pastor. Because he's not following the book he's trying to fucking preach. The fuck you mean? Like, the fuck? But it's quiet now. Now it gets quiet right now. He ain't got shit to say, right? Where'd he go? Where'd they go? Look, after you call him out for talking about Biden, then all of a sudden the motherfucker leaves, right? Now all of a sudden he's like, oh shit. Don was detained. Yes, he was detained. Don was detained. But for what? What are you detaining somebody for? It was just like, and the problem is that most of these motherfuckers don't have a problem with the shit, because the thing is you have people being detained just because this president don't like them. That's not how government fucking works. Because the craziest thing to me about fucking MAGA in their ignorance is, so if Biden, the man that y'all can't get his dick out your mouth, decided to arrest every single one of you dumb fucks for wearing a red MAGA hat, you would be okay with it, right? That wouldn't be a problem. So if Biden had decided, yo, you wear a MAGA hat, you're an insurrectionist, you would have been okay with it. And if you're not okay with that, then you're full of shit. Plain and simple. If Biden would be doing the same thing, y'all would have had a fucking day just talking all this nonsense. Oh my God, Biden was arresting MAGA hat wearers cause oh shit, he did try to do that. You know what? The people on January 6th, the people that broke into a fucking federal building. Oh, those people. Oh. Oh, I forgot about those people. I forgot. People breaking the law and then getting pardoned. Mm. Ain't that a crazy way of looking at the hypocrisy and the mental gymnastics that MAGA can fucking pull and try to pull so fucking easily because they think it's just like, oh my God, didn't Minnesota protesters just break into a federal building last night? So they're getting pardoned. Right? So they're getting pardoned? When's the pardon party? Oh, so now because people in Minnesota are protesting the government the same way the people on January 6th were protesting the government. Now these people don't get a pardon, right? If somebody else breaks into a building right now, federal building, they don't get a pardon. All these people protesting all these federal buildings, they should be pardoned, right? They ain't even break in. They still outside. No difference. Now, oh, so now it's different. We weren't protesting the same government. We weren't protesting the same government, huh? It's not the same government. Are we in a different government now? Are we not in the United States of America? So it's okay to be Republican, stupid, and MAGA and break into a federal building. But if you're a Democrat, then it's wrong. Oh, so your ignorance, like I said, you pick and choose when you want to have Biden's dick in your mouth, and then you choose when Donald Trump's dick is in your mouth. But that one you just don't take out your mouth. That's what you're telling me. Oh, got it. It makes sense. It makes sense now. It makes sense. They're just like, it makes sense. The only people that want to say and call another man daddy. Damn, it's crazy for y'all, huh? Y'all just gay on the low. That's it. It's okay, bro. We accept you here. We accept you here. This is a LGBTQ plus friendly community. Unlike y'all just want to be part of it, but don't want to be a part of it. Is it cause your daddy gonna disown you? Is that what it is? Your daddy gonna disown you? Your mama gonna kick you out the house? The friends you had gonna kick you out? Oh, that's why you're gonna be falling into that male loneliness epidemic. Got it. It makes sense now. That's why you all in the closet and don't want to come out. Because the funny thing, when you're in the LGBTQ plus community, you free to be out there, ain't you? Right? You notice, CH, you notice how they all come in and be like, oh my God, this guy needs help. This guy needs help. You're the one sucking dick and denying it. I'm not sucking dick. You are, and you denying it. It's okay though, bro. It's okay. Like I said, We welcome the LGBTQ plus community here. It's okay. We welcome you here. We ain't got no problem with y'all. We have a problem with the fact that you like to hide behind shit. We like the fact that you are so ignorant and have the mental gymnastics that you can have the same situation on both sides and then you mad. The funny thing is you know how they coming in here and be like, oh, so you gay now. If I were gay, is that a problem for you? You got a problem with gay people? That's what it is? You got a problem with gay people? So it's funny. And then they be like, nah, I ain't got no problem with gay people. So then why are you trying to make fun of gay people? How ass backwards is that? You come in here to try to talk shit because a person supposedly you think is gay. Then you ask if you don't like gay people, but you don't got a problem with gay people, but you want to come in here to make fun of me because you thought I was gay. That's some ass backwards ass thinking, ain't it, huh? You didn't think that one through, huh? You didn't think that one through? So you came here to make fun of a gay person, thinking I was gay. But then found out I wasn't gay. So then you thought it was okay to continue talking shit about gay people. But you ain't got a problem with gay people. Funny how that works, right? Funny how that works, that every time you actually call them out on their ignorance, it just, I don't know how to respond. I'ma just laugh, or I'ma just fucking change the subject so that way he gets off of me. Nah, your bitch ass is right where you need to be, being a bitch, because you can't even man up to anything you got to fucking say. Let me guess, you're a patriot, right? And I bet you never fucking served the military. Thank you. Look at this. This is the best one. Fucking trying to say you're gay and trying to make it an insult, but then you don't got a problem with gay people. Millie, I'm not gay. Yeah, I gotta clarify. Because, when you're talking to stupid people don't know the fucking difference. Stupid people don't understand the difference between you being gay and not. For them, $20 is $20. That's how a lot of you in the closet gay dudes are. $20 is $20, right? I bet y'all say that shit all the time playing around. And $20 is $20. Nah, you sucking that dick, bro. Don't lie about it. You sucking that dick for free. You just gonna act like they paying you. You gonna act like they paying you so it doesn't seem gay to you. So it doesn't seem gay to you. You're gonna take the $20, because then if you don't take the 20, then they're gonna know you gay, right? I understand how y'all work, man. Y'all a bunch of these these motherfuckers be playing that shit all the fucking time. See, look how quiet they got. I just gave them the mind fuck of the ages. They're like, yo, how do I respond to that? How the fuck? He just, how does he know I'm gay? Like, I'm so confused. How do you know I was gay and I just spoke a couple of words? Because I know you fucking have hatred for something you want to be a part of. That's it. The biggest problem that gay people have, the biggest problem that the LGBTQ plus community has, is people that want to be a part of the community but know they will be shamed by their family and their friends. They won't be accepted. The LGBTQ plus community will accept you, even after all the fucking hatred you had towards them, because they know you one of them and they accept you as a person. But you, on the other hand, are so fucking ashamed of yourself, of being inadequate, not being able to do anything worthwhile, that you have to have your rhetoric and your anger towards people that have done nothing to you. Ain't no gay person trying to hit on you, even though they know you gay. Now that's fucked. that that's some crazy shit. Imagine them knowing you gay and they still won't hit on you. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never seen some shit like that before. I've never seen some shit like that. Gay people run away from you. See, you notice how quiet they got? Look how quiet they got. That's how easy it is to tell these people apart. Look how easily and how quiet they get, that they don't know how to respond and they get quiet. Watch, they're gonna wait like 5 minutes and they're gonna show back up again and be like, but Biden this. Cause it's just like, oh, we found out you were gay and you were hiding it, but you didn't want to speak on it. So when somebody actually calls you out on being gay, cause they know what you do as a hidden closet person, it's okay. See what I say? Look, my man waited the whole fucking time to just respond with, bro, get a job. Bro, stop sucking dick. Stop hiding it. Make it a job. You probably good at it already. Get paid for it, bro. The fuck you mad at me for? It's just like, motherfuckers is mad at you because you don't have to work. Like, bro, I don't have to work. That's why I'm able to stay here and continuously talk shit to you. You the one that's at your job right now watching me. Like, it was just like, oh, here's one. You probably shouldn't be speaking on the LGBT. You aren't in our community. I don't hear you standing up. I didn't hear you defending your own community when they was trying to insult it just now. So what fucking community are you a part of that you can't even defend your own fucking community? Crazy, isn't it? You had people talking about your community, but you were awfully fucking quiet, huh? It didn't say a motherfucking thing, huh? But then all of a sudden, I shouldn't speak on it because I shouldn't defend a group that I fucking support. Yo, look, the perfect bot response. I'm a gay MAGA with an immigrant husband who got his social security card under the Trump admin. Look at the stupidity of that statement. I am a gay MAGA with an immigrant husband. You are still MAGA even though they are trying to remove your fucking rights and they're trying to deport your husband, and you still want to claim to be MAGA. You got it. No, it's stupid because you don't even fit your own agenda. That's why you mad at somebody talking about the LGBTQ plus community and defending it, because you yourself don't defend it. You yourself are against your own fucking community. Shut the fuck up. Yo, imagine. You know how ignorant you have to be that your statement is, I came in, I am a MAGA gay. You MAGA and you losing your rights and you still MAGA. Yeah, yeah. Am I the only one hearing this? Am I the only one reading this shit? Am I the only one reading this shit? A person that has never been in my lives, a person that has never been in my lives, that I've had, my moderator is gay. My moderator's gay. And he wouldn't even fucking claim you because of how full of shit you are. All right. Yeah. Time to block that kind of stupidity out of here. We're just not going to have that kind of Come on, bro. You can't even defend your own kind, but then all of a sudden you want to come at me. Like, come on, bro. I was just like, I was like, that shit surprises the fuck out of me when they be like, I'm gay and MAGA. And I was just like, you forgot to add stupid at the end. Because ain't no fucking way you support a group of people that are actively trying to demonize you. There's just no fucking way. You support a group of people that is demonizing who you are and who you love. Wow. Wow. Oh, here comes another one. Oh, look, we got another little dick energy coming through. Little dick energy on the way, people. We got little dick energy. I'm sensing little dick energy. Uh, Little dick energy that always asks the questions. Oh my God, liberals don't know what women is, bro. Because you've never seen a vagina and actually touched one without consent. It's okay. Your shit don't reach all the way in. We understand for you to ask what a woman is because you've never had one. We already know this already, man. Y'all gotta come up with something new, man. Y'all don't know what a woman is that y'all have to ask somebody else for it. You hear my cat in the background? My cat in the background talking shit. My cat was just like, get over here. My cat talking. This motherfucker right here. He just, god damn. My cat said, man, you one dumb mother. I appreciate the ad libbing. I appreciate the ad libbing. It's not necessary, but I appreciate the ad libs. The fuck? Like, this motherfucker more tired than they. Like, what the fuck? This motherfucker ad libbing in the back. Talking about, yeah, you dumb fuck. Love my fucking cat. This motherfucker just ad libbed the fuck out y'all. Yeah, you dumb motherfuckers. It was just like, it was like, come on, bro. Like, how ignorant do you gotta to be against the gay community and be a part of it? Like, you serious? You serious right now? You serious? That's what you want? Exactly, Saki. That's what he said. I'm gonna get you a translator. Don't worry. We're gonna put you. We're gonna have. I'm gonna have this motherfucker right next to me, and when somebody says something stupid, I'm gonna just wait for his response. And he looking at me like, where the mic at? He looking at me with a where the mic. I got something to say to these dumb fucks. Like, come on, man. It was just like it's always some crazy shit. It was just like you want to be ignorant towards gay people or the LGBTQ plus community, but you don't got a problem with them. So why are you being ignorant towards them? If you ain't got a problem with a group of people, why are you being ignorant towards them? If you're not racist, why you dislike black people? If you're not racist, why don't you condemn the KKK? Hmm? What was that? Oh, nothing? Oh. Motherfucker said you shouldn't be talking about gay people because you're not part of the community. Bro, the gay community won't even accept you anymore. Talking about I'm gay MAGA with an immigrant husband. This motherfucker tried to hit every single talking point to make him sound even more ignorant from the get. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta come up with some better shit, bro. Like, that's the crazy thing about this shit. It's just like they always come in with some like dumbass shit. See, look, what happened to Little Dick Energy? He came in, said that, and then he left. What happened to Little Dick Energy? Where'd he go? You see how easy it is when you call these people out on some factual shit. These motherfuckers just run. The other one was $20 is $20, but he was sucking that dick regardless of the $20, and he left too. Crazy, isn't it? It's just a. That's the thing, man. It's just like that's the whole purpose of having the First Amendment speech. Because the thing is I will defend all those groups. That's the difference. I will defend all those groups because all those groups deserve all the same rights that I get as a straight man. Just because I'm not gay don't mean I don't have rights. Just because I'm not gay don't mean they can't love somebody. Just because they're not gay don't mean they can't have the same fucking treatment that I fucking get. Especially for my man Ernest here that say he came out during the military under the don't ask, don't tell. That man decided to serve this fucking country even though he was gay, and his country said, we don't want you. And this man was serving this country proudly. So I don't want to hear no bullshit about it. Oh, Lil Dick Energy back. No, you don't need to thank me for the support, man. That's how it's supposed to be. I shouldn't be. That's the thing that we have a problem with in this country. That people think you shouldn't have to thank me for the shit I'm saying, because it should be fucking whole and it should be across the board. This shouldn't have to be. I shouldn't have to have this discussion. I shouldn't have to have these talking points. I appreciate you, but I shouldn't have to. I should not have to be vocalizing that these people should have the same fucking rights I have. These people ain't criminals. These people just want to fucking live their fucking life with their decisions. Yeah, I think you need to keep your opinion. You should have tried to keep your hair, but your hair didn't want to fucking listen to you either because all the dumb shit that come out your fucking mouth. How about that? No? Oh, okay. Maybe you should keep your opinion because your hair didn't fucking agree with you either. There's a reason for that. You notice how most of MAG is always bald? All the shit coming out your mouth made your hair fucking fall out because of how stupid and ignorant you were. You notice how men in any part of history were never bald? That's just a coincidence, I'm guessing. Right? Just a coincidence. Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. My bad. Always coming in here with some ignorant ass shit. And that's why motherfuckers don't like me, because y'all come in with some ignorant ass shit and think y'all gonna keep walking. Nah, fuck out of here with that bullshit. Your bold ass head ain't gonna fucking come in here and talk some nonsense, not knowing what the fuck you talking about. I was just like, I have my right to my opinion. You have the right to your own opinion, but you in my live, so I could give a fuck less what you got to fucking say. Especially when nobody else agree with you. It's always some random ass people that nobody pay attention to them, but they think I gotta pay attention to them and give them the respect that they never fucking earned or deserved. Fuck out of here, man. It's always the same fucking type. People that always got a problem with people just because they got a problem with people. Nobody give a fuck about you, bro. Always people that nobody give a fuck about wanting to put their 2 cents. It was like, well, gay people this, or the transgender this. It was just like, are you fucking them? No. Are they fucking you? No. Then shut the fuck up. It was like, look, the funniest thing, like, my my wife told me this because she saw a post, right? And she was like that. Y'all know how y'all have how all these transgender men supposedly go into the women's bathroom. Y'all know about that, right? That's the transgender women, right? You notice how the problem is still men. The same laws that you won't make for a man, you want to make for a man that dresses up as a woman or believes as a woman that hasn't done anything. But you'll make a law for that, but you won't make a law for sexual assault to protect the women. Ain't that interesting? There's no laws to protect the women, though. You would rather ban a group of people that need to use a fucking bodily function, but you won't do anything against the men that are actually doing it as men. The transgender community is only like what 1% of this country, but there's a whole lot of men, especially in this administration, that have made these transgressions, and you haven't done a fucking thing about them. So don't come with this bullshit that you and oh my god, they're gonna go into the women's bathroom. Yet again, it would be a man committing assault. I don't know what the differentiation is, because it would still be a man going into and committing assault. Oh, TikTok didn't like my speech, huh? TikTok said, yeah, we gotta stop sending this to people. He's let me guess, I'm bullying people again. Y'all being soft. It's okay. But the crazy Claudia, that's the craziest thing too. It was just like, tell me you gay without telling me you gay, MAGA. You want to check dudes' dick sizes when you enter the bathroom? You just want to be fucking embarrassed the whole fucking day? Like, that's what you want to do for a job? That's what you want to do. Be embarrassed for the whole day because you're going to check everybody else's dick size and then you're going to be like, fuck, I need to go somewhere. That's why I stream on TikTok, Twitch, and thing. Ernest, they done ended my live on fucking TikTok. I guess I guess they didn't like the fact that they were checking dicks and getting mad. Look, I got banned for harassment and bullying. And that's why it's just like that's why I stream on YouTube and on Twitch now. Cause I know these people don't like the fact that I be saying what I be saying. Everybody already know. The people in my lives already know that if I just end up ending my live, it's because I probably got banned. And the thing is I didn't even get a restriction on this one. I just literally just got banned. Yeah, Ernest. This is what I do, Ernest. I stream on TikTok, but since I had so many occurrences that when people want to act funny towards me and they want to speak a certain way and I respond to them back in the same energy, they go and they mass report me. So that's why I started. Again, it's been like this is consistently that they do this with me. They consistently always ending my lives because of the fact that they know I'm not gonna take they bullshit. It was just like, you're not gonna come in and be ignorant against gay people, and then when I fucking give you that ignorant ass energy that you want to give off and defend the gay people, all of a sudden I'm bullying. But you want to be insulting towards the LGBTQ plus community, but that's cool for TikTok. But then when I say something back at them, they're like, "Oh no, we can't do this," and I'm just like, "Nah, I ain't got no time for that shit." That's why I always fucking do this shit like that, and I started doing streaming simultaneously to different platforms because I know on this platform they're gonna fucking mitigate what I say. They're gonna try to censor me because they don't like the fact that I speak the way I do. I'm not trying to be politically correct with these people anymore. It's past that. It's it's past being fucking politically correct with these people. There's nothing to be politically correct about. We've gotten past the politically correct part. We've gotten past what was political. It's no longer political what's going on. There's nothing about politics where any of this shit is going on, but these people want to fucking act like it is. It's like, nah, I'm not gonna give you any fucking respectful energy when you want to be a piece of shit. You deserve every single piece of shit attitude you get. They just don't like that on TikTok because they want you to be one of those content creators that talks nicely to them, talks politely to them, acknowledges their fucking thought. Nah, fuck your thought process. I ain't here to fucking be politically correct with pieces of shit. Oh, just like I'm not giving these people the fucking avenue to continue their ignorance. Fuck out of here with that shit. I was like, no, I ain't got time for that shit. And the funny thing is then they don't even let me try to fucking do it. Because that's the thing that they always do. They always try to do that. They always try to push it in that manner like I'm doing something wrong. But when people come at me with it, I'm just like, yeah, and we the snowflakes, exactly. No, just like I'm not trying to do none of that bullshit. It was just like, you want to come in here with this negative ass energy, you gonna get negative shit back. That's it. And that's the thing about it. But then they'll go and then they'll just try to ban me because they'll start mass reporting me because they don't like the fact that they don't like I'm telling them the truth. Because the only thing these people want to do is stand at fucking restrooms and check for people's genitals. Like, oh my God, do you have a dick? I was just like, I gotta see it. What type of pervert ass fucking job do these people want to fucking have? So what does that mean? You're gonna check kids too? That's gonna be your excuse to try to see kids too? Like, it's some perverted ass fucking shit these people got in mind. And then they want to act like, oh, it's for the protection. Protection of who? You're not protecting anybody by trying to see what their private parts are. Like, what the fuck? And that's the thing. That's why it's funny because I know TikTok is always watching me because there's no fucking way in hell that you always send all these bots to me. You always have somebody that tries to be ignorant. I was just like, that it don't, Ernest. The thing is it don't even matter if you report them or not. It really don't. It really don't because they ain't gonna get banned. Most of those don't use their actual primary accounts. They use a backup account. Me, this is the only account on TikTok. That's the only account I have. That's the only account I run off of. I don't have a backup page. A lot of people make backup pages. Nah, I ain't doing all of that shit. If TikTok decides to fucking ban me for fucking speaking the truth, I'm just not gonna stream on TikTok. That's it. That's why I got YouTube. I got Twitch. I can stream on those two also. These people ain't gonna fucking restrict me, and I'm not gonna have random ass bots show up. That's why I always try to push people towards my YouTube. It was like, nah, they always try to fucking minimize what I got to say. It's always a constant thing to try to minimize it. And then it's like, that's what they choose to do because that's what they want to do. They want to make it so that I can't be heard. Because everything I said was fucking factual. If you want to fucking go and check people in the fucking bathroom, that's a problem. Because that's what you're doing. You're not checking to see if it's male or woman. You haven't been doing that the whole fucking time. But that's the easy way for them to do that. It's easy for them to just be like, oh my God, he's bullying or something like that. And that's the thing, and that's the problem that they have. They don't like the fact that I speak the way I do. I don't listen to the bullshit, and I'm not gonna accept bullshit from ignorant ass people. The thing is that that's what they want. They want you to start accepting all the ignorant ass people, and it's okay for them to be ignorant. But then when another person wants to be ignorant towards them, that's not politically correct. Then it's a problem. When they want to be a snowflake, then all of a sudden it's a fucking issue. And I was like, nah, I ain't got time for y'all snowflakes, because the thing is not everybody has the ability to speak. Not everybody has the fucking not everybody uses these platforms to say these things. I use my platform to do that. That's why I tell people I don't need y'all to donate. If y'all want to donate, I appreciate the fuck out of y'all, but it's not necessary. I'm gonna do this anyway because it needs to be done. You need to defend the rights of people, no matter who the fuck they are. I was like, just because you don't like somebody don't mean you gotta take their rights away. That means you need to learn to mind your fucking business. Learn to fucking shut the fuck up, or learn to fucking stick to yourself. Not fucking, oh, I'm gonna go against people just to go against people. Nah. It's like that's crazy to me. That's fucking crazy. I was just like, the thing is the only people that feel threatened by me, Ernest, are the people that are a bunch of bitches. That's it, the snowflakes. And that's it. I gotta fucking submit. Oh, look. And that's how I know is TikTok trying to minimize me. Because my appeal already got answered. And it said not approved. That's how I know. That's how I know is TikTok just trying to silence me. Cause whenever the appeal goes back that fucking fast, that within 5 minutes y'all have already answered and said, nah, we ain't accepting it. I already know y'all was trying to get me quiet. Hold on, I'm about to make a video real quick. Hey y'all, still live on YouTube and on Twitch, because people decided to be snowflakes and be soft, and they couldn't handle being spoken to the way they were talking to the LGBTQ plus community or all the other communities. So then they decided to mass report me. But I'm still live, so come check me out on YouTube, on Twitch, the purple app, and then you can just watch me there. Still live. Go, link trees in the bio. You can find me there. Appreciate y'all. Had to do that just in the middle. Imagine that I have to do a fucking promotion in the middle of my live to tell people to go watch me in the other one. Cause that's the thing. Most of that's the thing about it. It's just like I always have, like, the people in my community, the people that are always there, the people that know who I am, the people that know how I speak, always know and realize that there's a chance I'm gonna get fucking banned. Cause the thing is they know I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm not gonna fucking stand for fucking the disrespect of anybody that I know or I care for. And that's it. People already know that. People already know that. It was just like, you know what it is? I have gotten a restriction on every single one of my lives for the past week and a half. You know what that is? For the past week and a half, every live I've had, I've gotten a restriction for supposed bullying and harassment. It was just like, imagine the crazy thing about it is, imagine, it makes me laugh though. Imagine getting reported for bullying and harassment, and all you've been doing is blocking MAGA. How that make sense? How every time some ignorant ass person, today was the one day I didn't do it, and that's probably why I got banned, because I should have just started banning these people. But every single time people have been coming in this past week, I just block them, ban them. I was just like, you want to come in and say some ignorant shit? Ban. I'm not wasting my time with you. Cause that's what it is. It was just like every single time people come in, what do? I was just banning them. So how the fuck you telling me I'm bullying you if you're not even allowed in my chat? You sensitive because I banned you? You thought people could just come in and be ignorant and you gonna stick around? Like, come on now. And then TikTok will be like, oh, okay, that's a different thing. It was like they try to be the bully, and that's the problem. They try to be the bully, and then they're not successful. So since they're not successful, they have to report. Because that's the thing. They're used to going into these other lives where they try to troll, and most of the time, the host gets pissed off because of them trolling. I'm not getting trolled by y'all. They'll be like, "Oh, look, he's getting irritated." Yeah, at stupidity, not at you. I get irritated at stupid people. I dislike stupid people. I'm not Trump. Trump likes stupid people. I dislike stupid people, especially when you want to continue to be stupid. Like, that's the whole emphasis of that. I'm just like, nah, we're not going to do that. It was just like, we can have conversations and we can see shit, but then there's always some other shit that they want to pull off. It was just like the hypocrisy of it. Because, like I said, if you can be okay, that's how I know it's TikTok. That's how I know it's TikTok sending those bots, Ernest. Because I shouldn't be on your FYP if you MAGA. If I'm supposedly bullying and harassing you, why the fuck would you show me the MAGA? That's how I know it's people off of TikTok that they send into my lives. It's always bots that don't have any fucking thing or nothing. Because it's just like, you mean to tell me I've been talking shit about MAGA and against MAGA for the past year plus, and somehow I'm still coming up in your FYP? I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. They want you to think. They want you to think it's just random. There's no random that the first person, like, look, like I was saying, the first person that came into the live was like, yo, TikTok is throttling your views. You don't get as many viewers anymore. And this came from a person that's supposedly been watching me the whole time. Mind you, I'm pretty good with remembering names, faces, and things. The way I see it, Ernest, like I was saying earlier, if they are trying to suppress what I gotta say, I'm doing something right. Because the thing is you see all these other content creators that are still trying to debate MAGA or talk with MAGA. They still got their views, don't they? But the person that just ain't dealing with MAGA anymore and just talking all the shit to show their ignorance and show what the fuck they're against and how mental gymnastics they have, all of a sudden it's just like, oh, they're just like, all of a sudden I got MAGA showing up to my live. Like, how, bro? You know I don't like y'all. You know I'm not pulling up on your FYP, so how you get into my lives? It was just like I would average, like how I had today. Today I had a pretty high viewership. And I usually average like around 65 to 70 viewers on TikTok. Then the past week and a half, where I've been restricted every single fucking thing. I've only had like 15 people, but it's 15 people that I usually always talk to. So that's why I'm not really concerned about it. It was just like as long as they always want, because the thing is they don't want to pay people and they don't want people to be influenced by the truth. That's the is. They don't want to be influenced. They don't want people to acknowledge this stuff via the truth. Because the thing is I'm going to give you examples of how ignorant it sounds and how ignorant it is on both sides of the spectrum. Because if you're mad at one thing here, I'm going to show you the exact same example on the other side that is the same thing, but you had no problem with it. But then all of a sudden it's different because it's on this side. That's hypocrisy. That's being willfully ignorant. And I'm not just going to let that slide. If you deciding, hey, I'm not going to support this case or I'm not going to support this, you should be on the same side or the other side. I just talked to Jasmine Crump. Nice. I was just like, people get to talking. I'm just like, nah, I'm not trying to get minimized. It was just like, I know I'm being minimized, but that's not going to stop me from speaking. I'm not going to stop my speech. I'm not going to stop talking because people try to minimize me. If you're doing that, that means you're doing something right. Because the thing is if I was doing something wrong and being ignorant, best believe TikTok is going to make sure I'm seen. But what I'm doing is something they don't agree with. They don't agree with me telling people the truth. They don't agree with MAGA being called out for their ignorance. They want MAGA to continue to be ignorant, but they don't want it questioned. And when you prove it to them in a way where it's questionable, they don't want you to expose that. Because like I said, if a person is trying to break into a school, that's an arrestable offense. But for them, that was okay. Don Lemon was reporting on the raid going on at the church. Don Lemon wasn't the one trying to break in. Don Lemon wasn't the one that organized it. Don Lemon wasn't the one that led it. He was literally reporting from inside the church because he knew what was going to happen. He was there as a reporter. The same way all these free press and all these people have been at all these fucking protests and riots doing their jobs. So you arrested him because he was calling out the ignorance of a pastor which wants to talk about the gospel and talk about the good book and talk about all this nonsense and then be completely against it. And that's the thing. People just want to make it that way. They don't want all that attention. They don't want that fucking thing. And I was just like, I don't care. You have to speak on this. And like I said, I shouldn't have to have these fucking conversations. I should be able to fucking talk whatever. Right now, I should be speaking on anything else but this government because this government should be doing its fucking job the right way. I should be concerned with other things. I shouldn't be wasting my time trying to speak on the government or against what the government is doing or how incompetent most of the leaders are in the positions they're in. I shouldn't have to be wasting my time doing that. I should be trying to be funny on TikTok or try to be funny on all these fucking platforms. I shouldn't be having a report on, damn, I got to fight for rights for people that should already have them. This was the same thing in the fucking 60s with the civil rights. It's just a different group that they want to fucking attack. That's it. Ain't no different. I'm just like, but y'all want to make it seem like I'm the fucking bad one. I was just like, okay, you can publicize that and make that all there. I'm just gonna call out the ignorance. It's crazy to me how the ignorance is allowed. It was like, yeah, I was just like, but when you break into a school, nothing's going on, right? You can break into a school, right? Or you can attempt to break into a school, nothing happens. Awfully quiet. You can go and be arrested for supposedly stopping people from worshiping, but then when ICE goes into a church and snatches people out of it, there's nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the hypocrisy of this administration and the people that follow it. I was just like, you have to be willfully ignorant to try to act like, oh, there's a big difference. I was just like, can you explain to me what the difference is? Can you explain to me how you saw that it was a different situation? You saw that it was a different way of looking at it. You saw that it was different in what perspective? Because the thing is if maybe if they had a reason, chances are I still ain't gonna believe it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Chances are I'm still not gonna believe it. But at least it's just like you have a viable reason for the shit that you bullshitting about. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we did this because of this, this, and that. I was just like, okay, that's a dumbass reason, but at least you could fucking vocalize why it is you're doing what you're doing. As compared to fucking doing it and not having a valid reason for you doing it. Oh, we're gonna go and arrest somebody that went into a church, but we're gonna allow our federal agents to go into a church. Or we're gonna have one of our federal agents try to walk in to the fucking Ecuadorian fucking consulate. You know how stupid you gotta be? Bro, it's just like it's just the ignorance is fucking amazing with these people. It's just crazy, and it continues to be the same thing, and it continues to go the same way because these people want to continue to be ignorant towards it. But it's just like you got to call it out. Unfortunately, you have to call it out because if you don't say nothing about it, these people want to continue to they want to continue to push that rhetoric. And the thing is if you don't say nothing against it, they just continue to push the rhetoric because they think, yo, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I want to continue to do this, and this is what I'm gonna continue to do. And then it's just like when you look at it, I was just like, man, these people ain't worth a fucking shit. These people just find whoever they dislike to try to find and try to make them. Yes, it's more them concerned with making money more than anything else. They don't care about the kids. These people always say the kids this, the kids that. Y'all don't give a fuck about no kids. If y'all gave a fuck about the kids, you would have made some arrest in the fucking Epstein list. Somebody would have gotten arrested. Somebody. Somebody. It was just like that shit is crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me for the ignorance of these people. It's just like you don't care for the shit. You act like you do. You get offended by the shit that doesn't partake in you, and you get offended in the shit that doesn't benefit you. You partake in the fucking ignorance of people that are just fucking old and fucking decrepit and should fucking die already, but they still around and they still doing these things. It was just like there's no fucking way you mean to tell me that these people are doing what they doing and you not trying to change or make change or you accepting the shit. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. You got all these problems in this country. You got kids going hungry. You got people that don't got medical shit, but you want to make it a big thing because a certain group of people you don't like and you want to demonize. But then the people that you need to demonize, you stay quiet of. And you don't put the resources that are being put to the shit that actually needs fixing. You need to fix fucking childcare, but you here trying to take money away from child. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit gets awfully ignorant at the fact that they continue to push this rhetoric and they don't try to do anything about it. They don't really say anything about it. And then people are just like, oh, but the Democrats, but Biden, but Biden did this, Obama did that. It's just like, come on, man, y'all tiring with y'all dumbass shit. Like you gotta be beyond stupid to continue with this shit. The only reason that these people change their tune though, Ernest, is because of the fact that a lot of these people are no longer running in the positions. Marjorie Taylor Greene leaving, Tom Tillis leaving. All these people now want to try to save face, even though they voted for this dumbass. They've been supporting this dumbass the whole fucking way through. Now that they know they're not going to run for Congress, now that they know that people are tired of their bullshit lies, now all of a sudden they want to act like, oh my God, Donald Trump is trash. It was like, bitch, the same trash that you voted for and supported the whole fucking time. Now all of a sudden, since you ain't worried about running again, now you want to talk your hot shit. No, I don't want to hear that nonsense. It's the same thing that's gonna happen with MAGA. Once MAGA, once Donald Trump passes away and they don't know who the fuck to support, all of a sudden they became independents. Oh no, we weren't MAGA. We conservatives. No, we weren't MAGA. We were closet Democrats. You know, it's gonna happen. They're gonna, once they see all the shit that is going wrong, and then they're gonna be like, "No, I wasn't the reason for this. I didn't have no." Shut the fuck up. We all know this is the reason why it happened. You know it's gonna be, and you know it's gonna be the same thing, because that's what they always fucking do. They're gonna try to play that fucking game of just like, oh no, this is wrong, but I had nothing to do with this. I didn't mention anything. I didn't say that. I didn't even vote for the guy. Cause you know that's the favorite one. I'm a I'm an independent. I voted for Donald Trump, but I'm an independent. So how the fuck you an independent and didn't vote for Jill Stein? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the nonsense that they come up with this shit. It's just like, I just get tired of this shit, man. It's like, this is tiring. It is tiring having to deal with this shit. But the thing is you got to keep doing it. I got to keep doing it. I can't stop. I can't stop doing it, because the thing is more people need to, the more people I can influence, the more people I can hear me, the better. Because the thing is some people just don't get to hear this shit. Some people just don't hear the ignorance till somebody points it out to them. And once it gets pointed out to them, some people actually be like, damn, I didn't even realize that's what was going on. For some, it's not for everybody. But for most, it's just like, hey, they'll realize, like, damn, now that you put it that way, I am a dumb fuck. Ain't any of them gonna say that, but at least you know the thought process came through their head, and they're gonna be like, damn, that was kind of stupid. The thing is like, I'm no longer trying to talk to them. I'm trying to talk to people like you. I'm trying to talk to the people that have the fucking the mental capacity to actually listen to reason. I'm not trying to talk to them. I already know there's a waste of time. It was just like, if you still believe in MAGA this day, there's no fixing you. There's no talking to you. There's no explanation that'll be worthwhile mentioning for these people to actually accept. That's why I don't really, I'm not trying to talk to them. I'm not trying to educate them. With them, there's no point in talking to them, because they are not gonna be, it's not, no. I was just like, that's what it is. These people don't understand that. And it's just like, I'm not concerned with it. I'm not concerned. These people are gonna stay, these people are not gonna change no matter what. So it's just like talking to a brick wall. Like people say, talking to a brick wall is basically, and trying to change the thing is the definition of insanity. Because you know you're going to get the same outcome. I'm not going to drive myself crazy trying to talk to these people, knowing damn well they're not going to change. Knowing damn well a lot of these people are just rooted in fucking racism. I'm not going to change that. These people are so deep rooted in racism, they're not going to change how racist they are. I'm not going to try to change that. I'm not going to try to talk to them about that. And I was like, you have a problem with a group of people just because you got a problem with a group of people that you can't even validly explain why you have a problem with a group of people. I'm not trying to fucking have that conversation with you. There's no need to have a conversation with these people. The same way they want to have their ignorance and they bad mouthing, they deserve the same fucking energy back. You put out that energy, that's what you're going to receive. I receive a lot of that energy, yeah, because I put it out towards them. I ain't got no problem with it, because I'm not speaking out of a fucking place of fucking hatred. I'm speaking out of a place of fucking dislike for the fucking world that we fucking live in. I'm speaking on the fucking fact that a lot of these people in this country want to say they are religious people and they are the fucking most biggest sinners we got. That's the part where I'm speaking out of. But people don't understand that. People realize that and don't see it. And I was just like, I'm not here to entertain people. I am talking shit. But the thing is, it's just like I'm not coming from hate. I don't hate any. I only hate one person in the world. That's it. There's only one person I can say I hate in this world. The rest of these people, I don't hate them. I don't give a fuck about them. That's the difference. I don't give a fuck about them enough that's why I talk the shit I do to them. I don't hate them. I dislike them, but I don't hate them. Hate is a very strong fucking word. Yo, what up, Dr. Vital? I was just like, I don't have no problem with that shit. I'm not gonna speak out against it. I was like, I'm gonna keep speaking out against the fucking ignorance that this world has. Cause at the end of the day, I got fucking kids, and my kids is gonna be fucking growing up in this shit ass fucking world. And if I could do whatever I can while I'm still alive to make it that they grow up in a better fucking world, gonna continue to do what I do. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm going to pass one day, but at the end of the day, I know my kids is going to survive it. My kids is still going to be around, but if they ain't going to have my protection to be able to speak for them, I need to let them know and teach them that they can speak the same way. And they shouldn't be ashamed to be spoken about. And they shouldn't be ashamed to speak on anything. They should have the same right to defend people. And I have my daughter that's already been doing that in school at the young ass age. But I'm not going to change who I am just because people don't want to listen to it. I'm not right on everything, but I have the ability to say I'm wrong, which a lot of these people don't. A lot of these people don't agree with what I say, but what can I do? Because that's the whole thing. That's what they want. That's what TikTok and TikTok really wants. TikTok wants you to not be able to speak because the thing is they want it so that you believe you're not going to be successful. But trust me, if I'm getting all this attention, that I'm getting all these restrictions, and I'm getting all these bans, I'm doing something right. I'm doing something that they don't like that much that they got to try to minimize me to basically not be able to speak on the app by banning me for bullshit. But I'm gonna keep on doing this because I got kids. People got kids. I got friends that got kids, and there's kids that haven't been born that are gonna be born into this fuck ass situation because of the dumbass shit going on now. And these people ain't concerned with that. They not worried about that. They not looking at that. They more concerned with fucking what they gonna do for themselves or what they gonna be able to accomplish. Nah, I ain't got time for that shit no more. I ain't got time for to be politically correct for anybody. You want to be a dumbass? Stay a fucking dumbass. I don't give a shit. I was like, too many people want to do that shit and they think it's okay. I'm not okay with it. And I'm not going to stay okay with it. And I'm going to keep on till I don't have a voice. I'm going to keep on saying what I'm saying against this administration and against any part of the government that wants to screw people over and doesn't want to take care of them as their fucking duty. Because if you ain't doing your job, get out the way so somebody else that wants to do it can. That's it. Ain't nothing else with that. You can't do your job, get the fuck out the way so somebody else that wants to do the job and knows how to do the job can do it. And that's it. You can't add anything else to it. You can't put anything else to it. It's just like, it's the level of incompetence and the level of ignorance just makes the world worse. And like I said, I don't want my kids growing up in a world like that. I don't want my kids growing up in a world where it people are just talking down to somebody because they don't like them just to do it. I was just like, you don't hear me talk shit about MAGA unless MAGA want to talk shit. All I am is pointing out facts that MAGA has a problem with. They get mad at me for doing it. Artists, it's just like that's the thing. I'm just like I try to help out as many people as I can, but that's the thing. They don't want people to be helped. They don't want people to be educated. They don't want people to be successful. They want people to keep struggling because that's what keeps them powerful. You struggling means you ain't competing against them. You struggling means that's one less person they got to worry about trying to take some of the money that they are stealing from other people. Shit, you ain't making it. They gonna try to take that too. And that's it. But people don't understand that. It's a sick ass world we live in. It was just like, look, you got fucking pedophiles running around that ain't even being arrested. That alone should tell you something. That alone should show the whole fucking world that you have a list of people that are pedophiles, that are running around, that have done shit to kids, and nothing has happened to them. The world is on notice. The world is seeing all this. This isn't a fucking new thing. The world is seeing this. No matter how much these Epstein files list is being held back and all this information, the world is witnessing what's going on. It's not something new. But it's whatever, man. It's not even that it's too woke. It's just, it's too truthful. And when they say the truth hurts, it's because most of these people don't like to hear the truth because they rather hear somebody being woke, because then that doesn't allow them or doesn't incorporate the fact that the truth is within that. It's an easy way to dismiss you being intelligent. Oh, you're too woke. No, that means I know what's going on. I'm just not ignorant towards the facts. That's what being woke is. You understand all the facts of what's going on and not just the ones that they want to feed you. That's the difference. That's the big difference there. People don't understand it and people don't speak on it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But Ernest, I appreciate you. I'm gonna head out though and go try to do some stuff, get some lunch. Probably make a couple more videos just to say some stupid shit against these people. 1930, during the Great Depression, was the first time term woke was introduced. It's always a terminology and always a labeling. It's easy to fucking put people in labels and put them in a box, so that way when they act out of that box, you can label them something else. See what I'm saying? It's like when they say black people are violent. When the person isn't violent, then they're like, oh, it's just a black person. But when they become violent, then it was just like, oh, that was their nature all along. And I'll leave it on that. So, as always, be good to one another, take care of one another, look out for one another, love one another, stay marvelous while doing it, y'all. I'm just Cruz. It's been a pleasure, as always. Y'all have a good rest of your day. I might be on later on. Probably not. We'll see. And if it is, it's going to be on YouTube because, I'm banned on TikTok now. So, and on Twitch. So, appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your night and weekend. Peace.